Today, I'd like to extend greetings to the Minister of Human Settlements, Minister Mamloko Kubai, Deputy Minister Pem Chwete, Chairperson of Portfolio Committee, Chairperson of the Select Committee, and members of the Portfolio Committee, MEC from the Western Cape, who is in charge of many portfolios. I wouldn't even start to mention MEC Tesha Simmers, the relevant MECs that are here today with us from all the provinces, the Executive Mayor, Alderman Jordan Hill-Lewis, MMC Alderman J. Forth, and all the MMCs that are here with us today, Councillor, which is a Ward Councillor, R. Davids, and all the councillors that are present here today, chairpersons of entities who are my counterparts, Acting DG from the National Department of Human Settlements, Sisansiwe Ngongo, DDGs, HODs, Executive Director of Human Settlements in the Western Cape, in the city of Cape Town, Ms. Nolwandle Qiba, members of the Technical MINMEC, CEOs of entities, representatives of the SHI, tenants of the Maitland Mews project, media who are here today only to report the good news, all stakeholders that are present here today, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed, good morning. I'm sure you'll agree to me, this is such a beautiful day today. Where I come from, rain represents blessings. And I'm actually very emotional about today. And I want to say to all the parties that are involved, congratulations to all of us. The social housing sector plays a key role in stimulating the economy to produce much needed jobs and opportunities in our delivery chain, especially for the designated groups. Beyond this, our fundamental role is to address and to respond to the demand for housing, which has increased significantly, adding to an already prominent backlog. If we're going to contribute to changing the trajectory of the future of this country, we need to roll up our sleeves and commit to working together to deliver projects such as these. And I think I'm going to echo the sentiments of all the speakers that who have spoken before me today, who have mentioned all the stakeholders that are involved in the project. And I think from that, we can gather that partnerships are very important, and more than anything, teamwork. So the launch of this Maitland Mews project is a testament that through those partnerships between the role players in government and private sector, we can rapidly deliver social housing and meet the needs of many citizens of South Africa. I'd like to specifically mention that this project would not have been possible without the National Department of Human Settlements, the Social Housing Regulatory Authority, which I represent, the NHFC for giving this secondary funding to the SHI, the City of Cape Town for making the land available, the NHBRC for taking care of quality in the project, and the SHI that has delivered such a good project. Congratulations, Renir. Today you get to see for yourselves that social housing is really a quality product that can contribute to addressing some of the housing challenges in the country. The tenants who are going to stay here will have an opportunity to enjoy close proximity to transport, schools, recreational facilities, security, and being close to their places of work. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you will agree with me that this is a perfect social housing mandate delivered. I was quite pleased, Minister, let me say, when you asked the tenant whether this was her property, and her response was that, no, I don't own the property, I rent the property, which is very important that we have this understanding and that our tenants have this understanding. And I was even more impressed when the tenant, Miss Mel Malan, mentioned that she had been in another project of Madula Moho, and she had relocated to this project so that she can be closer to the hospital, because she's had a heart bypass and she needs to be closer to the hospital. And I think when we look at the facilities that we feel that people need to be closer to, we forget that there are things that are beyond what we see as a school, a place of work. But I was quite happy that you mentioned that. Our social housing projects further aim to push the boundaries of alternative building technologies for the benefit of tenants and the environment. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we as a SHRA, we understand the economy that we live in, and we take lessons from that. And so we're happy to announce that in this instance, this particular project utilizes solar geysers, which ease the burden on beneficiaries in terms of the electricity costs. And Mayor, thank you for the indication that you've made previously on the discounts for social housing projects in particular. And I think it eases the burden more on the people, and it actually touches on what we're trying to do to make life easier and more comfortable for them. Additionally, the Maitland Mews project has multiple socio-economic initiatives associated with combating homelessness and unemployment, as well as targeting skills development to equip the local economy and the local community. I think one of the main issues that we have as the Council of SHRA is we look into each project. Transformation is very important for us. And Renir, thank you for making sure that it happens in this project. And you haven't only done that in the implementation of the project itself, but in the long-term sustainability of the project itself. Thank you for that. And together with the tenants, the social housing institution will be planning after-school activities and holiday programs for the children living within the development to keep them active and stimulated. Similar programs are also being implemented for the elderly. In meeting the housing needs of lower-income earners, providing social initiatives for the young and old, as well as fostering multiple business incubation programs, the social impact of social housing is enormous. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that from today, you will be inspired to do more for our people and support the social housing program. Thank you very much.